Guys, here we are 2 days shy of my 1 year lock anniversary. I'm kind of excited. I kind of haven't thought about it too much because I've been keeping more track with my pregnancy than my hair. But my husband reminded me, he said, it's almost a year, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, in like 2 or 3 days. So this is where we're at right now. My hair is dry. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to wash it today. But I've made some progress over the past year. Definitely so. But I'm probably going to wash it, condition it, and retwist it today. And I'll come back in a little while with that. Okay, so I'm back. And it's actually not the same day. It's the next day. I did wash my hair very well last night. I used the Hello Hydration by, I think it's Herbal Essences. I used their 2-in-1. Worked up a nice good lab on my hair. It actually did very well. I didn't feel like there was going to be any leftover buildup or residue from the conditioner. And I twisted my hair. Of course, I did my retwist with just water only. I didn't add anything to it. I didn't even add any water. I just did it fresh from washing it and clipped it down. And I actually took a short nap and let it air dry for a while. And then I went back over my scalp and blow dried it. So this is what it's looking like. Definitely looks a whole lot better than it did yesterday before I washed it and did it. Show you the size a little bit. And for those that know, I started my locks just literally by pinching up some hair, twisting it off the part and sectioning it. So I'm actually very pleased with how my size of my locks has turned out, because they turned out relatively even all over. Like, I don't feel like I have any locks that are bigger than the other, so I'm very happy with the results that I created. The real reason why I'm here is tomorrow is my 1 year lock anniversary, and I really don't know how I feel about it. I'm excited because I finally feel like I reached a year, which is a major milestone in any feat, whether it's locks, whether it's working at a job, whether it's being in a relationship. And really with locks, it's both. It is a job and a relationship, because you establish a bond with your hair. You figure out what your hair likes, what it doesn't like. You figure out what products are going to work for you. You figure out just how much time you have to put in each week or each month on your hair in order to have the results that you're looking forward to. And it's a relationship. You form that bond. It represents who you want to be, or even what you've been going through. It's a major decision to take on when you decide that you want to start locks. So I really feel like I have had a good journey so far this time. I won't jump and say, I've grown so much, or I've learned such and such and such, or I've been on a spiritual journey. To me, at the beginning, it was a spiritual journey, but I do feel like I've kind of worked on finding myself and growing up. I mean, I started my first set of locks when I was, I started them in 2008. So I was 20. I think it was prior to my 20th birthday. So I was 19 when I started my first set of locks. And I kept them up until year before last. So at that time, I would have been 26. I think I had just hit my 26th birthday. Yeah, because this year I'll be 28. And, I learned a lot then, and I had them, and they grew. And when I cut them off, I was ready. I don't feel like I've hit that milestone just yet with these locks, that I've grown and I've learned this and that. And, but I'm closer to my 30s. I'm an older adult. It's not just a fad. It's not just something I was doing in college growing up through those younger 20 years. I'm grown. I have a family. I have a 4-year-old, and I'm about to have 2 more babies on the way. So to me, this is who I am. This is not necessarily a journey that I'm trying to go on to understand myself or discover myself. This is me. I've tried the loose natural. I've done the perms. I've done locks before. This is who I am. And I can definitely say this time around, when I get tired of these, I'm not going to cut them all the way off. More than likely, I'll trim them back. I'll cut them back short, or I'll just trim them to a certain length that I can use or that I can manage without the headaches. But me without locks just doesn't seem like an equation that's going to balance out at all. I can say that this time around, going into it with a year, I feel like I went into it clear-headed. I do not feel like I was a product junkie. I experimented a couple times with things that I used in the past. But for the most part, I've been retwisting my hair with just water. And I would like to say that the results look just as good as if I used the product, you know. And it might just be my hair texture. It might be the way that my hair has been maintained and managed. For the most part, my hair is like 90% locked. Like, except for my new growth, I'm good all the way down to the end. And when I talk about washing my hair, I wash my hair, you know. I act like it's a loose natural hair or perm hair. I get in there and I scrub and I massage and I work it out because my hair has got to be clean. I can't sit here and play with my hair and say, oh, well, I got to maintain this shape, this form, or this look. If I want this hair to be healthy, I have to treat it like I want it to be healthy. What else can I say? One of the biggest questions that I've been hearing lately is not in respect to me and my locks, but locks as far as my children go. Am I going to lock my children's hair? I have no intentions of locking my kids' hair. You know, my husband's not locked. I tried it and I just didn't like it. I got picky. But my husband's not locked. My daughter has natural hair, but she's not locked. My boys, when they get hair, I do not intend on locking their hair from a young age. They'll probably end up getting a brush cut. I want my kids to be able to go through the same realization and journey that I went through in deciding originally 8 years ago that I wanted locks. So for me, it's definitely been...
Mama!
Yes, dear.
Can I come?
So for me, it's definitely been something.
Hey, because I did something with hair. It's called a ponytail.
It's called a ponytail.
And it makes you wet.
And as you can tell, she's full of her own personality, her own desires with her ponytails and her puffs. So, you know, for me, locking my kids' hair is not something that I want to do. But since I've had this lovely interruption, I am going to catch you all next time. You all stay blessed. I'm going to get back to doing my mommy thing, and I will see y'all on the next vlog. Say bye.
Bye.